That's what came off my car. This was the brake pad. Look at that. Man, I'm so glad to have those fixed. I ordered the rotors and pads off of Parts Geek for like 80 bucks. It was like 90 bucks total delivered. And I switched them out 2 days ago. They were grinding. Like you could hear me coming. They were squeaking and grinding. Every time I came to a stop, you could feel it. So some of you obviously know I've been leaking coolant. I switched out the radiator. I fixed the thermostat, resealed the gasket on that. Everything was kind of going okay, and then all of a sudden I started leaking again, and then that leak got like real bad about a week or two ago, and I was losing like a gallon of coolant a day. It was just dripping out, and it was coming out the bottom underneath the car. And it looked like it was coming out of the head, so I really thought there was a crack in the head or there was a broken gasket in the head. But after further inspection, I don't know if we'll be able to see, but one of these hoses down here in the back was straight up split about an inch long, and it was just dripping hard. So there was enough slack in that hose as well. I could just take it off. I cut about an inch off, reattach the hose, and I'm not leaking any coolant anymore. So this car is running better than it ever has since I bought it right now, which is great. And I'm not trying to get too ahead of myself. I'm just really happy that things are the way they are. It feels so good to be driving with better, normal working brakes again. We redid the chicken coop last week. We're covering it so that predatory birds can't get down in, and these birds can't get out if they chose to or tried to. So what I did was I went ahead and strung up a bunch of these rows here, so that way I can just run lengths of this 6-foot chicken wire right over the top, and I'll tie it down and be able to cover the whole entire top of this coop. So they'll be good to go. So that's what I'm going to do today. Now we're just going to do that about 6 more times. All right, we got the whole top run out. Now I'm just going around and just fastening every couple feet or so. And I'm going to cut off all the excess, any of this overhang. Almost there. I'm just going to go around, tighten up the outside, and then I'm going to go through on the inside and kind of stretch everything and tie them all together in there as well. And it will just be a nice tight lid on the chicken coop. So then none of the birds can get you, none of the big birds. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting it with about a 4 to 5 inch overhang, and then I'm threading the chicken wire onto the existing chain link. And then that whole top lid is now going to be strapped onto the chain link nice and tight. I'm just working my way down. You can see I got to finish this area here, and I got to make some cuts over here, but almost there. And then I'll go through up top and I'll strap each sheet of chicken wire to the next one, and it'll be one nice clean layer. Probably like another hour worth of work on this chicken coop. We got the Linden Valley Arena right around the corner, and there's rodeo on the weekends, so the dogs can hear the woman calling the rodeo, and they keep barking at her. That's all right. They're doing their job. What are you doing? All right, that's a wrap. We officially covered. Y'all are safe now. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Hi, Duke. You a good boy? Hi, good girl. What's up, Shaggy? He's a good boy. I just went to the gym, had myself a nice little workout, showered up. I'm back out here at the ranch, and I am just going to do a little bit of tractor work. I'm going to clean up some horse poop in one stall, and then go try to clean up some of this pile over here, getting into the dump trailer. Dude, yesterday I was going to put some coolant in my car, and I had the hood open, and the dogs were right by me, and then all of a sudden they both just barked and took off. I look up, and like 20 feet away there was this black shepherd. Looked like a little black wolf dog. I'd never seen him before, and he was right here on the property. And those two dogs, Duke and Charlie, went nuts. They tore after this dude and they chased him. I thought they were gone. They ran, this property's 70 acres. They ran clear to the other side. I was chasing after them, screaming like, yo, get back here. They just ran and chased that dog out of here, which is cool. Unless he was just a nice dog looking for a new home, I'd feel bad. But these two dogs have this property on lock. don't need anything from us anymore. They're so independent. It's brazen. They have a good water source back there. You gotta go find them, put eyes on them, and make sure they're good. They're good. Get that pile in that dump trailer with that tractor. What a beautiful day to just be out on a farm with some animals. Man, life is great. I hope y'all are having a great day wherever you are. All right, we got about half of that pile done. That's enough work for me today on a Sunday. But I don't know what time it is. It's like 3:30, maybe it's close to 4 o'clock. Start thinking about where I will camp tonight. I haven't been cooking that much. It's just, I'll be honest, the flies are like the one thing I can't handle. Drives me crazy. Sometimes at the end of the day, after you've been doing some work and you're hot and you're hungry, you just become irritated trying to make something to eat with the flies and everything and the wind. So we're almost out of summer. It's gonna start cooling down here. It's actually getting pretty cool at night. It was like 55 degrees sleeping last night, which was awesome. I love that. I sleep so much better when it's cool. I've been wasting so much money on takeout. This is the best time of day, the best time of year. Look at that guy. That's a half of a marble. I'm gonna head back up to my car, get some editing done, and then that way in the morning I can wake up, go into town, find some Wi-Fi, and upload this video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Listen, thank you very much. I love y'all. I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one.